This video is education purpose only. Myself, Dr. N. Jagdale, Head Department of Chemistry, RBNP College, Shirampur. Today I am going to talk about crystal field stabilization energy. Short form is CFSE. Crystal field stabilization energy is defined as energy release when there is a splitting of d orbitals. You know there are 5 d orbitals: dxy, dxz, dyz, d square minus y square and dz square. When complex compounds or complex ions are formed, there is a splitting of these 5 d orbitals into two sets. One is the T2z set and second is EG. In T2z set there are 3 d orbitals. One is dxy, second is dxz and third is dyz. And in EG orbital, 2 degenerate orbitals are there. One is d square minus y square and second is dz square. And for coordination compounds or complex ions, two types of fields may be occur. One is weak field and second is strong field. Here strong and weak field depends upon the position of ligands in spectrochemical series. Suppose if you consider the crystal field stabilization energy for octahedral complexes, it is represented as OH. Symbol is OH. Then splitting is represented. Here is the energy. And these 5d orbitals split into two sets. Here this is EG and this one is T2G. Here is average energy. This splitting is for the weak field octahedral complex. In octahedral complex, here T2G is at the ground state and EG orbitals are at the higher energy, means excited state. When there is a formation of strong field complex, and here energy is represented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d orbitals, then they remain as degenerate at hypothetical condition, means step first. And here this is EG and this is T2G. This one is average energy, and this is again for the octahedral arrangement. In weak field, the splitting of the T2G and EG is smaller, and in strong field that splitting is larger. You know the distance between the T2G and EG is equal to here 10 dq, and this distance is again represented as 10 dq. Then above the average level, below average, that is minus 4 dq, and above here is plus 6 dq. Same thing is happen in the strong field. This distance is represented as plus 6 dq and this distance is minus 4 dq. This distance is minus 4 dq. Then in these complexes, here there is a determination of crystal field stabilization energy for strong field and weak field for various types of D systems. Suppose first system is D1, means in D orbital single electron is there. That electron for the weak field is equal to here single electron. In this case again there is a single electron and one electron is here, and crystal field stabilization energy CFSE. Here CFSE is equal to number of electrons present in the T2G orbital, that is equal to 1 multiplied by minus 4 dq, and that is equal to minus 4 dq. This is the stabilization energy for weak field. Then for strong field, again here is single electron, here single electron and one electron is here, and again crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 1 multiplied by minus 4 dq, that is equal to minus 4 dq, and this value is again minus 4 dq. Means strong field is equal to weak field. Strong field is equal to weak field. When second system is, suppose there is a D2, then in D2 here 2 electrons, here 2 electrons, and here 2 electrons, and crystal field stabilization energy is equal to here 2 multiplied by minus 4 dq, that is equal to minus 8 dq. And in second case again, here second electron, here second electron, and this electron goes to here, and that value is equal to minus 8 dq for D2 configuration or D2 system. If you go to the next system is, suppose there is a D3 system. In D3 system here is single electron, here single electron. Here is for strong field again single electron, and single electron. And here crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 3 multiplied by minus 4 dq, total is equal to here minus 12 dq. And in this case again there are 3 electrons, that value is equal to minus 12 dq. That is weak field and strong field. You know that weak field depends upon the what? The position of ligand in spectrochemical series. In last video you have seen, in spectrochemical series cyanide ligands are at this initial stage, they forms the strong field complexes. Then halide ligands like fluoride F minus, chloride Cl minus, bromide Br minus, iodide I minus, they forms the weak field complexes. They form the weak field complexes. If you go to the next system is, that is the D4 system. In weak field, here you know that there are 4 electrons, dxy, dxz, dyz, dx square minus y square. Again here 4 electrons are there. Then 1 electron here, second electron here, third electron is here, and fourth electron goes here. Then crystal field stabilization energy is equal to minus 4 dq multiplied by 3, that is equal to minus 12 dq, plus 1 multiplied by 6 dq, that is 6 dq, total is equal to minus 6 dq. Crystal field stabilization energy is equal to number of electrons present in T2g orbitals. There are 3 electrons. 3 multiplied by minus 4 dq is equal to here minus 12 dq. The number of electrons present in each orbital, 6 dq multiplied by 1 is equal to plus 6 dq, minus 12 dq plus 6 dq is equal to minus 6 dq. That is the crystal field stabilization energy for D4 system in weak field. And in strong field, if you put these 4 electrons here, 1 electron here, second here, third here, fourth here, then again all they are the degenerate. And when ligands approach to the central metal atom or ion, there is a splitting of what? These 5d orbitals into 2 sets. One is T2g and second is Eg. In T2g there are 4 electrons and their filling is according to the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. 1 electron here, second electron here, third here. This distance is larger and pairing start here. And what happened? Pairing start here. In the first weak field, 1 electron here, second here, third here, and fourth electron go to the Eg orbital. But field is strong when 4 electrons are present in the system. Then T2g contain that 4 electron. Reason is that distance is larger. When distance is larger, that promotion of electron from T2g to Eg is not occur. And pairing started here, and here pairing occurs, and crystal field stabilization energy is equal to minus 4 dq multiply by 4 plus P. P indicates the pairing energy. One pair is formed here, electron pairing is there, and that is equal to minus 16 dq plus P. Means for D4 system, weak field stabilization energy is not equal to strong field stabilization energy. Only for D1, D2 and D3 systems, here weak field is equal to strong field. But when D4 system is there, stabilization energy is equal to minus 6 dq for weak field, and for strong field, that stabilization energy means crystal field stabilization energy is equal to minus 6 dq plus P. Minus 16 dq plus P. Like that, when there is a formation of a D5 system, in D5 system, here these are the 5 d orbital electrons. Then one electron go here, two here, second here, third here, and fourth, fifth. Like that, 5 electrons, and all are unpaired. Out of that, 3 electrons are in T2g orbital and 2 electrons are in EG orbital. Crystal field stabilization energy is equal to minus 4 dq multiply by 3 is equal to minus 12 dq plus here 6 dq multiply by 2 is equal to 12 dq, and for D5 system, that crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 0. Crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 0. Reason is that here 3 electrons are in T2g, 3 multiplied by minus 4 dq is equal to minus 12 dq. 2 electrons are present in EG orbitals, 2 multiplied by plus 6 dq is equal to plus 6 dq. Minus 6 12 dq and plus 12 dq is equal to 0 0 means crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 0. If you consider then strong field, in strong field that D5 system is represented as 1 electron here, second here, third here, fourth here, fifth here. These electrons are in free state, means when metal ion is in free state. Then hypothetically there is increase in energy. This is the first stage and energy increases, but all that 5d orbitals remain as a degenerate, and these are the 5d electrons in D5 system. And in D5 system, first according to the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, filling of electron take place. This is dxy, dxz, dyz. First single filling 1 1 1, then fourth electron go here and fifth here, means 5 electrons are present in T2g orbital. Then crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 5 multiplied by plus minus 4 dq, that is equal to minus 20 dq plus 2p. 2 pairs of electrons are occur, that is called as pairing energy. And in weak field stabilization energy is equal to 0, and in strong field here 5 multiplied by plus 4 dq, that is equal to 20 minus 20 dq plus 2p, and this is the stabilization energy. Like that you can find out the number of electrons D6, then D7, then D8, then D9, and you know that maximum number of electrons present in d orbitals is equal to 10. There are 5 d orbitals, dxy, dxz, dyz, dx square minus y square, dz square, and the capacity of each d orbital is equal to 2, means maximum capacity is equal to 10, and these are the d systems, means d1 to d10. And if you consider the weak field and strong field for d1, d2 and d3, here weak field is equal to strong field for crystal field stabilization energy. Then for D8, D9 and D10, again crystal field stabilization energy for weak field is equal to strong field. Crystal field stabilization energy for weak field is equal to strong field. But for the middle one, means D1, D4, then D5, D6 and D7 systems, here crystal field stabilization energy for weak field is different than the strong field, and the reason is that here splitting is less, means the distance from T2G to EG is less, and in strong field here T2G to EG distance is more, and promotion of electron from T2G orbital to the EG orbital requires large energy, and pairing start here, and all that filling of electrons in T2G orbital and EG orbitals depend upon the which type of ligand is there. Then pairing energy start from the ground state. Then when there is a large distance, then there is a pairing. When there is a weak field, electrons grows to the higher energy level because distance is smaller one, and these are some rules, and all that filling of electron take place according to the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, that is first single filling and then double filling when d orbitals are degenerate. Degenerate means same energy or energy is equal, and these are some weak field and strong field examples for D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, D9 and D10. And we remember that for weak field and strong field, D1, D2, D3 are equal to each other. Then D4, D5, D6, D7 are different. Again D8, D9 and D10 for strong field is equal to weak field, and that is known as crystal field stabilization energy. You may consider that strong field and weak field and their stabilization energy by taking one more example. Here weak field complex is, suppose there is a formation of Fe, here F6 3 minus, and strong field complex is, there is a formation of here Fe Cn6 3 minus. Both are the iron complexes. On both complex ions, charge is equal to 3 minus. Central metal ion is iron and charge is equal to plus 3, and here again central metal ion is iron and charge is equal to plus 3. Only ligands are changed. Both are the octahedral complexes, means hybridization is D2sp3. Hybridization is D2sp3. Here 6 fluoride ligands are present in weak field. Here 6 cyanide ligands are present in strong field. In electrochemical series, the position of cyanide ligand Cn minus is at first, means it gives strong field complexes. Whereas in Fe 3 minus, here fluoride ligand, it forms the weak field complex. This is the weak field complex. You know that iron has atomic number 26 and ground state electronic configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6. Then in valence shell, here 3d6, then 4s2 and 4p0. In the valence shell means outermost orbital. What is the ground state electronic configuration for iron? Atomic number 26, 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 3d6, 4s to 4p0. In this complex ion, charge on iron is 3 plus, Fe3 plus. How 3 plus is formed? By loss of 3 electrons. Means from this there is a loss of 3 electron and electronic configuration is 3d5, 4s0 and 4p0. 3d5, 4s0, 4p0 means there is a d5 system. There is d5 system. That d5 system is represented. Here is a free iron, that is Fe3 plus iron. These are the 5d electrons containing 5 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When there is increase in hypothetical energy, all 5d orbitals are degenerated and these are the 5d orbitals. This is octahedral complex OH. 6 ligands are there. D2sp3 hybridization. Here T2G and EG. 3 electrons present in T2G and 2 electrons in EG. And here crystal field stabilization energy is equal to 5 multiplied by minus 4 dq is equal to here minus here 3 T2G is equal to minus 4 dq multiplied by 3 is equal to 12 plus 6 multiplied by 2, that is plus 12, minus 12 plus 12 is equal to 0, means crystal field stabilization energy for weak field D5 system in D2sp3 hybridization FeF6 complex ion is equal to 0. If you consider the strong field, again charge on iron is equal to 3 plus, atomic number of iron is equal to 26. This is the ground state electronic configuration. Then when Fe3 plus is formed, there is 3d5, 4h0, 4p0. These are the 5d orbital electrons, and when these 5d orbital electrons represent, here pairing start, and when pairing start, that crystal field stabilization energy is equal to minus 20 dq plus 2p, and 2p is the pairing energy. 2p is the pairing energy. Like that, you can find out the strong field and weak field for various complex compounds or complex ion. This complex ion is weak field, and crystal field stabilization energy for this complex is different as compared to the strong field complex FeCN6 3-. In both the cases, there is a D5 system. Central metal ion is Fe3 plus. 6 ligands are attached there. Charge on that complex is 3-. Only difference is there is splitting, and this is a strong field complex, and this FeF6 3- is weak field complex. Therefore, this complex ion is more stable as compared to the FeF6 3-. Reason is that FeF6 3- is weak field complex and FeCN6 3- is strong field complex. Like that, you can calculate the crystal field stabilization energy for various complex compounds and complex ion, and all these are the examples of octahedral complexes, strong field and weak field complex, and pairing energy is also considered in all that cases, and that is the what crystal field stabilization energy. Next point is application of crystal field theory in tetrahedral complex. You know that tetrahedral means sp3 hybridization. 4 ligands are surrounded by central metal ion or atom in tetrahedral complex compounds. Application in tetrahedral complex. Here this is the structure for tetrahedral complex. Metal is at the center position. and these are the 4 ligands surrounded by central metal atom or ion. Example is, suppose there is a formation of MnCl4 2- complex ion. In this complex ion, manganese is at the center position as a metal ion and 4 chloride ligands are surrounded by it, and charge on that complex is 2-, therefore charge is equal to here +2 on manganese. Actually, in this complex of tetrahedral arrangement, here is a cube okay. At the center position there is a metal. One ligand is here, suppose second ligand is here, third is here, and suppose fourth is here. These 4 ligands are there. Then this is supposed to the x-axis, this is the z-axis, and this is y-axis. Here is a plus x, here is a y, and this is z. Not a single ligand is on the axis, on x-axis or y-axis or z-axis. And this is the actual structure for the representation of tetrahedral complex. When there is a splitting of 5d orbitals in that complex, here crystal field splitting is represented as exactly opposite to the octahedral field, and here is energy. Here 1 electron, 2, 3, 4, 5 means these are the 5d orbitals. When ligands approach these 5d orbitals, energy increases, but they remain as what? Degenerate. And when there is a formation of bond, here T2g above and Eg orbitals below, and this is the average energy, and this is called as a T2g. This distance is equal to 10 dq. Here is plus 4 dq, here minus 6 dq, and this is the arrangement for tetrahedral complex, and it is opposite to the octahedral complex, and tetrahedral complex is represented as a TD, and this is for the TD means tetrahedral. TD means tetrahedral. Here when metal ion is at a free state, all 5d orbitals are degenerate, means same energy level. When ligands try to approach to the central metal ion, then hypothetically energy is increases, and this is step first. Hypothetical increase in the energy. In step second, there is a splitting of 5d orbitals into 2 sets. One is Eg and second is T2g. You know Eg orbitals are, there are 2 Eg orbitals, dx square minus y square and dz square, and there are 2 T2g orbitals, dxy, dxz, dyz. The distance between the 2 sets of the d orbital is 10 dq. From above average level it is plus 4 dq, and below average level it is minus 6 dq. And it is opposite to the octahedral field, and all these are the examples. Generally it is represented as metal with 4 ligands surrounded it. Here metal is at the center position, 4 chloride ligands are surrounded by, and it is represented this. And in tetrahedral arrangement, all 4 ligands are not on the axis. This is x-axis, this one is y-axis, and this is z-axis, and 4 ligands are at the regular corners of the what? 4 corners of the cube. And this is the application of crystal field stabilization energy and crystal field theory in tetrahedral complex, and MnCl4 2- is tetrahedral complex. Okay, today stop here. I hope it is enough to you. Thank you.